What? Well, okay. Hello, everybody.
Red alert. Emergency.
Well, that's gonna get annoying. Turn the volume down.
I suppose so long as the rest of the world can hear us, we don't need to hear ourselves. I hear you just fine.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, don't you look spiffy and like refreshed?
Yeah,
I actually do look refreshed. Wow. Amazing 4 days on San Diego coastal too.
For once, an actual vacation was vacating. Like we right? We didn't just cram it full of go. We got to spend some time at the beautiful San Diego beach down at Coronado. I don't know if you've been to Coronado Beach, but right north of the Hotel del Coronado is an amazing beach right near the naval base, and they have a dog beach down there, and it's kind of a protected inlet a little bit, so the waves aren't crazy. You look across the way, you see Point Loma, and man, is it just beautiful. We went to the zoo, and we had a nice relaxing visit down there, and it was great.
Well, as you well know, this normally about a week from now, I would be in San Diego
at the Comic-Con.
And we have stayed.
It's now the COVID Con.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
And they're having, for anyone that's interested, they're having a online Comic-Con this year. So search for it, and it's free to attend online. And they're having some of the same types of symposiums, Hall H kind of things, where cast and crew will get together and talk about the upcoming season of their show. I know Walking Dead's going to be there, and the word on the street is John Wick himself will be there.
John Wick himself.
Yeah.
Wow.
And talking about they're doing a new Bill and Ted movie.
Now, wouldn't that be cool?
Yeah. So, he'll be there. There's rumors of him being in new Star Wars.
Really?
Yep.
Huh.
Playing some kind of Jedi-esque.
Interesting. Well, he's certainly good.
He is good.
He's certainly good.
Talented fella.
Yep.
That's Canoe,
as
we used to call him.
That's right. So I'm trying to get over here to our Facebook page.
Yes.
So I can make sure we're tracking any of our interactions.
Look at you.
I know. Look at there I am.
You're so tech savvy.
It's amazing.
No wonder we've made you the vice president of operations and technology. Right? Because I wouldn't want to do it.
Yeah, I do enjoy the technical side of
You're
things.
Pointing and clicking.
Pointing and clicking and dragging and dropping and
cool.
all that stuff. Yeah.
That's good. Well, it works great. I'm happy.
Yep.
I'm happy with this stuff. So everybody, as you can see, we're here at 1664 Graybark in Clovis. And this is a fantastic home. And we are attempting once again to do a virtual open house since y'all aren't allowed to come see us.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that is the case, but
it is the case.
It is the case.
And it is what it is. With that being said, every time we do these things, I'm always impressed with necessity being the mother of invention and getting us to do things. And you know what? This is going to be the way. It won't be the only way. We'll go back to the good old-fashioned open houses. Yeah. But I think while we're doing those open houses, I can see this happening for those people that aren't able to be there and would really like to get a better look-see of the house.
Yep.
With that being said, we're doing those Matterport 3D tours from our friends at 3D Studios, and which really rock. I strongly recommend it to any agent trying to really give people a good feel for that home and get a walkthrough, especially if they're unable to be there, or during these times of COVID, they and the homeowners can't quite get on a schedule that works. You can walk through and, barring, you can see enough from those walkthroughs to feel really comfortable writing an offer, I think.
Totally.
Right. You can see the ceiling. You can, there's not much feel you won't get. Then when you do get out there to do a actual home inspection and stuff like that and walk through, you'll seal the deal for you, or you'll be able to implement your get out of jail free card.
Absolutely. So yeah, what a lot of people don't understand is that there's so many protections written into the contracts these days that your risk is so limited, so small. If you've gone a couple of weeks into a contract and you may have invested at that point a few $100s for home inspection and maybe up to $100 for a pest inspection. So that's about your only risk of loss.
Yeah, so long as you stay within your contractual limitations on the offer, the way it's been written, you shouldn't experience any danger or loss. Your deposit, without a breach of contract, it's going to come back to you.
Yep.
Excuse me, I don't know about you. Allergies are in full swing for me.
Well, because we now have a cat.
Oh,
allergies.
Meow.
I am actively
meow.
I am actively not catting, or I'm actively taking my allergy medicine every day. And
I don't like allergy medicine. Makes me feel a little.
It doesn't affect me at all. Take Claritin or the Aller, whatever it is, the other one, not Claritin.
Yep.
The green one.
Sure.
Not the blue one. Anyway. So yeah, we do that, and it seems to be pretty effective for me to keep things at bay a little bit. So listen, hey, we're going to get into the open house aspect of this house. We're going to start by actually showing off that 3D virtual tour let's
do a walkthrough. Let's see this place.
Yeah.
Let's show it off. That's what we're here to do. Anybody can sit and listen to us yammer on.
Yep.
Especially if you tune into our podcasts.
Exactly.
Which are live most Wednesdays, except we've been on a little hiatus.
Let's see.
We'll be live that one week after next, huh?
Let's do that one. And let's go here. And let's go there. So are we showing it pretty well right now?
Yeah, that looks great. You see our happy little faces on the side.
So I'll go back here at the very beginning. All right. So as you enter this beautiful home, this is the main entry area, living room, family room, master or full formal dining room. It's pretty awesome. It's pretty awesome. You come in and you are just taken away by this amazingly tall, vaulted ceiling,
cathedral-esque,
right? You walk in, you're like, wow. It's got all these windows up top. It's 2-story worth of height in this room, and it's just a super grand entrance. You've got a nice little area here for they put a nice little storage bench, take your shoes off, that sort of thing. Then of course you have the staircase that leads up to the upstairs. Just coming over here. Nice thing about this 3D tour is that you can basically click an area, it'll take you to that area, and then you can drag your mouse around, and hopefully you don't get motion sick. But drag your mouse around, and you can look at all of the details in high def imagery.
I gotta say that just looking at that, the image makes that room feel probably a little bit more narrow. So the width of that room with the dining room table in there, it's got to be close to 10 foot. Right, 10, maybe 12 foot.
12 feet. This is probably a better angle.
Yeah, that's right. That's straight down the barrel look. It makes it feel a little bit narrow. That's a better representation of it. It is about 12 foot wide, I would imagine. Yeah. So plenty of room for the table and chairs to come out all the way, and functional, very functional room for a dining room.
Yeah. So we call this house an entertainer's delight because really there are so many options here. We've seen this model, and varying families do different things in here. We've seen this area be a pool room, pool table, ping pong. We've seen this area be a theater room. So you have a big giant TV on one of these walls. And then you've got this little sitting area. You can make that, put in bigger couches there if you'd like. Put a TV there if you want. So you really have so much versatility to this space.
Our house in Lodi was not dissimilar to this layout, and we used that. We had an entertainment center for the kids. That's where they had their gaming center, and their friends would come over and they'd watch movies and play video games. And the adult TV was in the other living room, and that's where Mom and I got to.
Well, what's cool about this place is it's got 3 of those.
That's great.
3 total separate living areas that you can do all of those things with. All right, let's get you into the kitchen here. The kitchen is modern. Everything you'd expect in a nice modern kitchen. It's got the granite counters. It's got a really large island with storage. It's got your stainless steel appliances. It's got nice, dark laminate wood cabinets. It's got a pantry. It's got plenty of storage. Plenty of storage here. This is where they actually have a pull-out. This drawer right here is a pull-out for your trash cans and stuff. So they're nice and hidden. So yeah. Come on back here. Take a glance at just the usability and functionality of this kitchen is pretty awesome. Lots of storage space, lots of cabinet space, lots of counter space,
Big pantry.
Yep.
You can remember another dog up there.
Yeah. All right. So we can look at the kitchen again from this angle. It's got these nice little pendant lights over the island. Plenty of spot for a couple of stools there. And then just check out the way they've got their living room set up here. It's really, really great. Got a nice big sectional. Plenty of room for an even bigger TV. I think that's I don't know, 55.
Oh, yeah.
But you could put a 70-inch TV there. And
absolutely, 70, 80-inch.
Yeah, and not have it be, too big.
Yeah, and their fireplace units modest. You could have a great big one of those too.
Yep. So that is not an actual fireplace. It's an electric fireplace mantle unit. All right. So downstairs, what's cool about this is, well, here's the hall bathroom for everybody to use for the downstairs. But then there's also this isolated bedroom right here. Okay. It's a standard size bedroom, but it's great because it's downstairs. Okay. It does have a nice big closet. But it's perfect for an older child, wants a little more privacy. We've heard people that have little maybe aging parents that don't want to walk up and down the stairs.
Guest room, if nothing else. It's nice because it's got the bathroom so close to it that a guest could stay there and have easy access to their own restroom.
All right, so we've got a nice laundry room. It's kind of standard here. It's got a little cabinet with a countertop and some storage.
Nicer cabinets.
Yep. And it's gas and electric set up, so you can choose whichever type of appliances you want. All right. Just we'll come back over here
and
just kind of get a really nice view of the great room. This nice big open concept.
Love that open concept, man.
right?
Super cool.
Ceiling fans, can lights. House was built in 2014, so you're going to have fire system installed already. So these is a fire retardant or sprinkler system. So if they're in the case of a fire, hopefully we put it out without damaging the whole house. Which is great.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Great idea. Love that they implemented that.
Yep. All right, I'm going to take you upstairs. So I said it has 3 living areas. You've got this one down here, you've got that one there, and then you've got this loft. Oh, hello. Let's go up here. You've got a nice big loft up here.
Wow, you're right. That's really cool.
Right, and this is what they've used for their kids. Kind of, the kids hang out, you know, the gaming station, the TV, and the couch, and all that for the Xbox or for whatever. I've seen other families have set up like a home gym up here. Nice, great open area for a home gym.
Yep.
Got a ceiling fan,
homework table, you know, desk.
Yeah. You can do all kinds of things with this space. All right, I'm going to take you, we'll start smallest to largest. And this is the middle bedroom upstairs. It's a nice size. It's pretty much standard bedroom. Nothing extraordinary about it. Yeah, there's Sheldon the turtle lives right there.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Okay. Reese wants a snake. His cousin just gifted him a terrarium like that, and
what kind of snake?
Well, I don't really care what kind of snake he wants to. I'm probably not going to let him do it. We've had I have no problem with snakes. What I have a problem with is teenagers leaving their pets behind when they go. He's a couple of years out, and I have an idea I'll end up being a snake owner if I do that.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't need that. I have enough pets.
Yep. All right. So coming in here, this is a huge bedroom. And what's nice about this is that it has its own private bathroom.
Wow.
Yeah. So this is big. You can make this, a multi-kid bedroom. You can make it an in-law quarters. You can make it a second master bedroom. It's got, lots and lots of use. Single vanity. Nice big walk-in shower only, no tub. But most people don't bathe anymore. Showers.
Listen, if you have one tub in the house, you've probably got enough tubs in the house.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly. But this is just, it's a big room.
So then the room next to it is a standalone bath?
So right next to it is the hall, the hall bathroom.
That's the hall bathroom.
Yep.
Okay, so
you got one bathroom here. You got another bathroom right there. And then you got the master bedroom.
So you got 4 bathrooms?
You got 4 bathrooms.
Holy smokes.
Yeah.
That's a lot of bathing.
Or else
other
purpose stuff. Yeah. All right, so here is the hall, the shared bath in the upstairs area.
Dual sinks, nice.
Dual sinks, private enclosed, so that people can brush their teeth while other people are showering or going to the bathroom. Just the layout and the flow and the functionality of this house is just amazing.
Well, yeah, it is truly built for a family to enjoy.
Yeah, extended family even, Yeah,
so you got kids not having to fight for restroom time, and some daughters take a little bit more time. Some sons take a little bit more time.
That's also true. All right, let's get into the master bedroom.
Wow.
Really nice. They've got this nice soft yellow color, which is just nice.
Kind of a buttercream.
Yep.
Okay. Really pretty.
Plenty of room for a king size bed. This is a queen that they have, but you got more than enough room for a cow king, or even, I don't know. Do they make like a bigger one than king? Is there like a Samoan king?
You can have custom beds made. I know that for a fact. I don't know that I'd want wall-to-wall bed, and listen, if you don't have an agent and you want to purchase this, we would represent you. And if you need help painting any rooms, we're here for you, because we're full service.
We are full service, and we have been known to even paint clients'
paint a room, or certainly fix things that are within our scope.
Absolutely.
Of fixing.
Absolutely. All right, so you got your private commode room there. Big, huge, ginormous bathroom. You've got a big walk-in shower. You've got a nice, large soaking tub. You've got dual vanities. And unfortunately, we didn't get any shots of the master closet, but you can see the closet actually goes from way back here all the way to here. It's a big closet. So don't worry about not having any room for his and hers within reason. They've installed a little curtain here just for the early riser in the family, that sort of thing.
I have seen spouses on either sex take up more than their fair share of closet space.
Fair share is a really ambiguous term.
It is. And that's why I use it.
All right, so that's 1664 Graybark. What's not on this tour, we don't have a lot of outside footage. Outside shots, please go to our website, kfhomesales.com, and you can check out more pictures there. And but you little glimpse of the backyard, good sized backyard. You could it's got enough room for a small pool. A little side yard on both sides, and the front yard is beautiful as well. So. Okay.
You have people making remarks here?
I don't know. Well, I think it's family Snapchat.
So. I thought I recognized that. That sound.
Hey, Mark Cohen joined. All right. Where are we? Get back to the StreamYard. Cool. Doing well. So, what else do you want to talk about?
Well, who's the builder on this?
D.R. Horton, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah.
And let's see. I know we've got inspections done on this.
So we've done and the sellers honestly have done an amazing job of just going the extra mile to prepare this home for sale, right? And listen, we encourage everybody to do this, and not everybody does, but
in fact, honestly, most don't.
Most don't,
because the reality is, many buyers want to do their own investigations anyway, but when you, as a seller, do a home inspection and a pest inspection up front, you can, with the pest inspection, you can get the house certified. You can know if there are any challenges, and you can get those things fixed right up front, have a clear pest certification. Doesn't mean the buyer won't come in and re-inspect their right, but a lot of times it doesn't make sense to, especially on a pest, when you have a clear pest cert. Then on the home inspection, kind of the same deal, but you can know what it is and make repairs, and get it done and offer a clean product, right? So this house is basically in new condition after those inspections, and I don't think we had any real repairs that we did.
No, they knew they were going to be selling for a while, so they started doing a lot of the little nitpicky maintenance things, and so a lot of that's taken care of. One of the items, just for instance, one of the items on the home inspection And honestly, this happens in like every single house.
Oh, wait, I can tell you.
Tell me.
It's a loose toilet.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Bing! 1 point for Noel. Every house on the planet. Look, you sit up and down on a toilet 2, 3, 4 times a day per family or whatever.
Yep.
Over time, it just starts to wobble just a little bit. It shimmies a little bit, and so they're always loose. So anyway, the seller he went to go tighten down. This is fairly new. A lot of times you're either recommended to pull the toilet, put it in a new ring, and then reseal it. Sometimes you can just tighten it down. Well, he went to tighten it down, and apparently he used his Hulk
a little bit too much
Hulk strength and a crack form.
Yep.
So he used to replace the toilet. So you got a brand new toilet downstairs.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, all those little things.
That's easy to do.
Yep.
It's easy to. That's what, when you're tightening that toilet, that's another reason they get loose, because you can only get them so tight without breaking them.
Yeah.
So it's a fine line. And you should, if you're thinking about selling your home, an easy fix is to go around and tighten down your toilets.
You got it. You got it. But so there weren't anything. It wasn't anything major at all.
So having those clear things done, they're also offering a completely paid for home warranty by the sellers. So a lot of times people will negotiate that where the buyer's paying for it or is trying to split it with there, and it can be a point of negotiation. No need to negotiate that. It's they've authorized that complete home warranty up front. So that's a nice deal. So this house is, the physical part of this is done. The only thing we need to do is get you in the contract and get your appraisal done. Assuming you're coming in with financing.
Exactly.
Right. That's one of the deals when you're coming in with financing. You know, the lender's going to want an appraisal, and in most circumstances, some of them will do AVMs, automated valuations, because they're really comfortable with the price as it is. And they know that their risk is covered.
Yep. And listen, as an appraiser, I went through and was really, really meticulous with this particular home. It should be able to appraise from 250 to 260. Excuse me, 450 to 460 all day.
Yeah, it'll cover 250.
It'll definitely cover 250.
And 260.
No, but plenty of comparables within a half a month. That would justify a value on a 4-bed, 4-bath home, 2,900 square foot, perfect condition with solar. You're looking great.
So this is a solar PPA.
It is
through Vivint.
Yes, that is correct.
So I can speak with some level of expertise.
You can testify.
Let me tell you. Hallelujah. So the solar PPA with Vivint is a pretty good deal in my estimation. I've had 2 of them, and listen, you're buying your energy from the solar panels. So what they produce, you buy all of that energy from them at a fixed rate. So you're not getting your PG&E tiers, where some of those tiers are hitting 45 cents per kilowatt hour as you get into your increased usage. That's why your bill gets really, really, and you can expect a house like this, depending on what you like as your comfort level, probably to be in the $600 to $800 a month and not hot months. And with a Vivint, that's going to take the majority of that away.
Yeah,
and cut that bill probably.
So what happened with it, and it always it's funny that it happened the exact same way as you. They had the system installed, and it wasn't producing enough for them. And so about a year after, they said, you know what, it's not producing enough. We're still paying too much to PG&E. So they Vivint came back out and installed additional panels. When they do that, it's technically a second system.
It is. It's two, and so you end up with 2 separate accounts. But it all comes off your PG&E. So your PG&E it's going to be 0. And then I had actually a negative true up because I was producing so much that PG&E was actually getting benefit of the power that we were producing, and they ended up owing me, X amount of dollars at the end of the year from PG&E. So I was actually making money back on that, but I got all of my PG&E wiped out except for obviously my gas bill, which is if the solar energy could somehow produce gas.
Yeah, we'll have to get that. Next week is a science week. We'll have to get into,
Yeah, I have to take off my shoes to figure that one out.
Yeah.
But yeah, so great system. They own and maintain the system, and so that's great. And it's monitored through your Wi-Fi. They put a Wi-Fi system out there on your connected to your Wi-Fi, and it monitors the panels. And if there's anything that goes wrong, it transmits automatically to the Vivint hub, and they send out a crew, and they fix it. They will go out and fix it at no cost to you. So they actually still own and maintain those panels. And the system is now we've dealt with a lot of systems. Everyone from we'll just leave the other names out, but they're all different types of. This is really neat. It's a signature. The new buyer signs, it transfers. There's no credit check. There's no 3 drops of blood. There's no
first one child.
It doesn't have to be on the 3rd Tuesday of the month under the blood red moon. None of that has to happen. It's really simple. Sign, it's theirs. As soon as the title of the house transfers and you get your close of escrow, they're notified. It happens instantaneously, and it's a pretty sweet deal. So don't let the solar transfer of a solar system scare you off. It's a simple thing, and it's not a lease. Okay, there's no payment going to them outside of the energy that you're buying from the panels.
You now have a second energy company that you're paying power for or through,
which is great. You're not.
Yeah. So PG&E is crazy. I mean, listen, how quickly do you get into like tier 4 during the summer?
Immediately. As soon as it turns 92 degrees or higher, you're in tier 4. It's weird.
Yeah. And tier 4 is like, was it like 54 cents a kilowatt hour or some crazy thing?
It's a lot.
It's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money.
So the systems here, one's at 16 cents, the one's at 18 cents.
Now, did they? One thing I didn't know at the time is, and I'm not all of them with the PPA have that, but that you can pay a little bit more and lock it at that rate, or it's in this system where it graduates up. Like a half a cent or a penny every year or something like that.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Definitely questions to ask. But
there's some technical stuff.
Ultimately, 16, 18 cents a kilowatt hour
versus 56.
It's a lot of savings.
That's a lot.
A lot of savings.
Or more, depending on what that. And the word on the street is that PG&E's tiers are going to continue to rise to get to the point where there are expected to have tiers that will exceed $1. Oh my goodness!
No thanks.
In Fresno, in the summer, $1 per kilowatt hour. Well, you're talking on a nice 2,500, 2,700 square foot home. If you like your home to be under 80 degrees, which I do, I'm kind of a 72 degree guy myself. You can see that bill is going to be $1,000, $1,100 a month just for your power. So if you're talking that's now going to be a few $100s with a PPA agreement, there's no version that's not a great savings.
Yeah,
that's a big deal.
All right. It looks like my cousin Joycelyn popped in to say hello. Hello, Joycelyn. Hope everything's going well with you and your family.
Yeah. Yeah. So, how was your vacation? You were in San Diego.
Yeah, it was really, really cool.
You went to the zoo. He sent me video of the polar bear, which was just amazing. And he's doing okay, despite the fact he didn't have any icebergs to crawl on.
But they were the snowmaker.
Awesome.
Yeah, they were making snow for him. Big old pile of crushed ice or snow up there for him. So yeah, he was doing all right.
Yeah,
he was doing all right. No, the zoo, San Diego Zoo has always been just amazing to me. You know, I grew growing up in San Diego. You go. We had our zoo passes, and we'd go and do that in the San Diego Wild Animal Park, which is what it used to be called. Now it's the San Diego Zoo Safari Park.
Okay.
North, it's up in the Escondido area.
Fancy.
But the San Diego Zoo, you know, it's world renowned. Everybody,
rightfully so.
It's famous.
Not that I've been to every zoo in the world, but I've been to a bunch, and that's the finest I've ever been to.
And you know, I took the time and actually did a review because taking pictures and Google. I do a lot of Google uploads and maps, stuff, and I'm a Google contributor.
In fact, this is a little Google logo on the side of it. It's not.
The Carlos Santana. My wife bought me this after my birthday.
That's cool.
Yeah, I know. It's great. It's pretty awesome. Got a feather.
My little nutmeg.
Anyway, so it's
you know what movie that's from, right?
No. When Harry Met Sally.
Hercules. Disney Hercules.
Oh, okay.
Where it's not Satan. Who's the villain? Now I have to.
No, boy.
Now I have to know.
Anyway, the zoo.
Go ahead. You talk to the zoo.
So, Disneyland. Why is Disneyland so awesome? It's because Disneyland, they spend a tremendous amount of time on the attention to detail, right? Everywhere you walk, everything, the ambiance, the sound, the smells, the visions.
It is Hades.
It is Hades.
Hades.
Yes.
He's played by James Woods.
Oh, well, there you go.
And and the female heroine character is Meg.
There you go.
He says, "My little nut Meg."
That's
where it comes from.
Okay. Anyway, so the zoo. They're very, very much like that. The attention to detail. Everywhere you look. They've got a new African rocks area where you walk through. The plants and the rocks and the exhibit that itself is not just a cage with animals, right? They recreate these extraordinary environments for all these animals to live in as much of a natural environment as they can. The baboons were crazy.
Why don't you? You know what? The tour is great, and we should go back through again. Why don't we click back over to maybe the MLS or our photo gallery, and why don't you thumb through those beautiful photos? You've got some really nice front photos of the exterior, the elevation, and let's show those to everybody so they can see what they're looking at here. Because the curb appeal to this home is really quite nice, and it's a really nice neighborhood. We're off of DeWolf and just north of Shaw, here in Clovis. So it's a great neighborhood. It's an easy drive, easy access. You're just a few minutes away from Sierra Vista. And it's a great location all in all. So I think seeing the exterior is probably a good shot.
Sure.
You got some good photos there.
All right. Back over here, screen sharing.
Share that sucker.
All right. So these are a lot of the pictures.
Now, should I be seeing it differently?
I don't know. That's a good question.
I feel like I was before when we were doing the walkthrough, we were up on the side. So I'm not sure everyone's seeing what. There. Now we got it. Boom.
Okay.
Boom. See?
There you go.
Paying attention.
Good job, buddy.
Being part of the team.
All right, so here's the front entrance to Graybark here. It's got a nice covered porch area, nice walkway. Back here is obviously your front yard and your grass. One of the things we haven't mentioned about this home is, and we don't have any pictures of it.
That's the image I'm talking about.
Yep.
That's a great look.
And a lot of these are just my raw photos. Not a lot of them are my edited versions. Just in my Google Drive here. All right, here's some.
There we go.
Pictures of the backyard.
So you're right. There is room there for a lap pool for sure.
Yep. Have you seen those new like swim spas?
Yeah,
those are fantastic.
They are fantastic.
All right. It's a really nice, well manicured backyard. You got roses and grass, and everything's on a drip and sprinkler system.
And again, this is built in 2014, so your AC unit's going to be good for
forever,
20 years.
Yeah,
you know, if you change your filters every 6 months, and once a year, let us have our one of our friends come out and inspect the unit and make sure that everything's flowing right?
Well, listen, and the sellers, the current owners of this home, they want to make sure that the next owner is totally comfortable and happy, and so we've already ordered a home warranty for them, and the home warranty is good for a year. It's already paid for, and you're going to get that as the next owner.
So if you look back, go back a couple shots. See, look at that driveway. You've got the extra pad on the left, so that creates almost enough for 3 vehicles.
They regularly park 3 vehicles here.
Okay, so that's a big deal.
So this family
2 cars in the garage, 3 on the driveway.
Yeah. Their youngest is 18. Their oldest is getting married in a week and a half, 2 weeks from now.
Awesome.
And their middle daughter, she's home and away from college. She's at college. So they're out. They're downsizing.
Yeah, this is what I did just over the last few years.
Yeah. So hey, one of the things we didn't mention that this garage appears to be a 2-car garage. It's actually a 3-car garage.
What?
It's a 3-car.
So tandem. It's got a tandem.
It's got a tandem.
Ah.
So
for those of you who don't know what the tandem means, that means it's too wide, but in at least one of those stalls, it's too deep. So you can have a vehicle parked and another one behind it. Mm-hmm. So that's the tandem.
Yeah, or you take that third spot and you have a workshop or a crafting room or whatever, or just
a really good spot for your motorcycle.
Yes,
like mine. That it deserves.
Yep. And obviously they've been packing and everything, so the garage is stuffed with stuff.
Yeah.
As is the case.
What families do.
Yep.
They're gonna be when they downsize and relocate, they're gonna be surprised when they unpack how much of that stuff they no longer want.
Yep.
I have literally shed 10,000 pounds of home goods in my last 2 moves as my kids have filtered on out.
I've actually lost and gained 10,000 pounds over the last 40 years. Boom.
losing it more than gaining it. Presently, my good friend is hammering away on his keto lifestyle and doing good.
Yep. I did notice my belt. I'm already at a new belt notch. So
yeah. Good problems. Good problems. So why don't we go back through now? Let's go look at. We've seen the front yard. You've seen the backyard. You've seen the driveway. And folks, if you want to see any more of this stuff, please shoot us an email. Give us a call. 559-235-9022 is our office line. The great thing about that office line is it will ring to both of our phones. So one of us is going to get you. And you can request us to send you the links to the pictures, the listing information, as well as the 3D tour, so you can take your time and walk through yourself and go back and check another room, and work with us and getting you all the information you need. So that's we can do this. With this COVID doesn't have to stop you from finding a great home and getting walked through it like this. We're going to take really good care of you. Even if it isn't one of our listings, we will go out. If you prefer, we can go out and view it and preview it, shoot video like this, put it together, splice it together, send you a link on YouTube, so you don't ever have to even come out until you're absolutely dead set that you want to meet. We've written an offer, got you in the contract, and you're able to go out there at the day we're doing the home inspection, do a walkthrough, and make sure it's everything that you saw on video and more. So we can get you through that process. We're happy to do that for you. But let's go back through the 3D tour.
Sure.
For those of it that may not have been tuned in a little bit earlier. And we broadcast generally on Wednesdays at 1 o'clock. We do our podcast that broadcasts live on Facebook Live and YouTube Live. We're doing that the same way with this. And you can ask for a copy of this. We can send you a link to the show so you can walk through it anytime. And of course with our podcast too. But let's go. Now this is we're looking at you, and we're not sharing yet.
Not yet.
Okay. Let's we're gonna screen share right here again. Oh yeah. Bam. There we go. Walk in the house, and that's right as you're standing on the front pad right there. That's your doorway. That's your front door. There's a little bench there for you to sit down, take off your shoes. Right? That would be.
We'll let you take over. I'm gonna step away for a second.
Okay. Yeah. So this is a great thing about these 3D tours. So you can see this, right? Like Adam and I talked about the first time we went through. I had a similar second sitting room like this at my old house, and we put in an entertainment center on this back wall here, and we had a sofa and chairs set up, and this was like the second entertainment room for our teenagers, and that's where they did gaming. And then I'm gonna walk you up here to the dining room. This initial shot kind of makes the dining room feel. That's a great shot, actually. One particular angle you get in, it makes it feel narrow. It's about 12 foot wide, so this is a very honest representation. You can pull your chair all the way out, so there's plenty of room in that dining room for a big family gathering and everyone to eat and have plenty of room to maneuver, right? And this is your pass through into the kitchen. This is a great kitchen for entertaining. It's got a beautiful open concept, great big center island, all the modern appliances, stainless dishwasher, nice big sink. It's got a nice pantry here, and it's got shelves all the way up, even room for another shelf additionally. And then right into the this would have been in my house. This would have been the adults, mom and dad's TV room, living room. And you can see this wall space here. This is a relatively smaller television, but you could do a huge 8-inch television here. This is not an actual fireplace. This is an electric fireplace. So it creates that ambiance. It does provide heat, but it is electric. And being on solar panels, not a bad deal. Way better than a gas fireplace, and obviously you're no gas emissions to worry about. But this is great. You can put a big one down there, and you can really get a good feel. Let's go pan over here. I love this ability. You can really get a good feel for the room. All right, and look at that. Super beautiful. Nice, big, open concept. Now we're going to walk over here, see if we can get ourselves down in this hallway. So you've got the downstairs bath. Okay. Downstairs laundry. And then here is the downstairs, single downstairs bedroom, which you can put as an exercise room, guest room, or that older teenager who's coming and going as they please. All right. Nice size room. And it's right next to the downstairs bath, so it's really convenient to use. Let's get back down here. Let's go upstairs, shall we? Let's.
You know, these 3D tours are almost like some of the original video games, computer video games. You know, except choose your own adventure. There's no guns, and
except getting better and better and better.
Right.
So there's 3 bedrooms upstairs. So 4 bedrooms total.
Yep.
And 4 bathrooms total. So there's 3 more baths upstairs. So here's the middle bedroom. Nothing overly fantastic, but plenty of room, right?
Yeah, it's a good size bedroom.
It's a good size bedroom. Any of those long-term guests, like your teenagers, they'll be more than enough.
Yep. We talk about
haven't shown them this loft. The loft.
Yeah, so this is like living room number 3. So this particular family is involved in a big church, and there's lots of. They have 3 teenagers. So my kids and all the teens from church, this has been their hangout. And sometimes when the adults get together and the teens get together, there's more than enough room in this house. So you got the upstairs, you have your loft, you've got your middle bedroom, you have the hall bathroom, which is the communal bathroom for everybody. And it's great. It's got the dual sinks. It's got the private tub shower combo with the door, and that's just nice. This is probably one of the coolest features here, I think. This bedroom got a walk-in closet. It's huge. It's got its own little sitting room. This could be a living room with a TV, and this could be, big giant bed instead of 2 singles or 2 twins, whatever they have there. It's a big bedroom. So this 3D imagery doesn't necessarily capture. That's a really good realistic depiction of this room here. You can just see it's big. It's nice and big, and it's got its own bathroom. A private bath inside a bedroom. So it could be a second master. It could be in-law quarters. There are just a ton of options.
Or for the child who best behaves. That could be the reward.
Yeah.
Right? Incentivize it. Rotate them in and out every month. Have a contest. See who's the best. That's a great idea.
Wow. Yeah, all of your stuff is on wheels.
Yep,
now.
everything's
on
roll
wheels.
it out. Jimmy's out, Johnny's in. Jimmy, tighten it up, buddy.
Yeah. That's right. You got an A-. Sorry. You got all A's.
One good enough.
Right? Wow.
Yeah.
That's just crazy.
Now you see how my house works.
That's right. So this is the nice, large master bedroom. And it's more like a spa-like retreat. It's great. It's got lots of windows for brightness. It's got plenty of space.
For viewing the outdoors.
Nice tall ceilings. Of course, there's ceiling fans in all the important areas in the house. All the bedrooms, living room, loft, etc. And it's got the type of master bathroom suite that you would expect. It's got a private toilet room. It's got a huge master closet, walk-in closet.
I know some people that won't buy a house if that toilet doesn't have a door. I've literally had clients say, "Yeah, no,
Yep,
she won't have it."
It's got a great.
And I guess, to each their own, I guess.
Yeah, hey,
maybe it's a big deal. Maybe it's a big deal.
If it is, it is.
Right? If it is, it is. If it's a big deal to you, it's a big deal to us.
Yep.
Right?
You got a soaking tub and a shower separate there. Now these blinds they installed are actually pretty cool. They're have this letting light in but still privacy mode. And they have the blackout mode, so you're seeing the like the gauzy, I don't know what you call these, but you can pull this up and make it completely solid as well.
Oh,
block out the light. Anyway, here's your vanities, big closet, everything you're gonna want. All right.
I'm trying to cut and paste the link to this.
Oh.
I don't know where I click.
Just hit share.
Post, share with group, share with more options. Let me share more options. There's the link.
And we're back.
Okay. I need to shut that. That's annoying.
You said it.
Listen, it's important that we share the wealth and get the important people in our lives to see our links. I need to send you a link too.
Yeah. Cool. Well, here we are.
Here we are.
1 hour into our virtual open house.
You know, when you only see, we normally have an open house for 4 hours.
3 hours.
Is it 3? 1 to 4, yeah.
You had a 4 in there.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's a 1 and a 4.
That's right.
And it's not 14.
That's correct.
Or 41.
Or 7.
Or 7. But when people kind of trickle in at their own pace,
yep,
you need to be there for a while. And
yep,
you show the house 3, 4, 5, 20 times.
Yes.
50 times. And it takes up all that time very, very easily, and sometimes it goes over. But it's a little bit different. We've got this recorded, we've got these tours. You can come back and watch this anytime you want. You can watch it right now, think this is amazing, save it, and your spouse gets home, and you can go back through and easily walk them through this. And if you need your home sold during these times of COVID, you need to know that you've got agents out there that know how to facilitate these virtual open houses, get 3D tours, and let people see all the important features of your house. Then you need to reach out and give us a call and let us get you on the market, get you sold, and get you top dollar, just like we do all the time, right?
Yes.
We've had a very successful COVID, and these interest rates are great. It's a seller's market still, but it's a great time to buy with access to funds and money being as cheap as it's ever been.
Yeah, we just helped a client buy a house. She got a 30-year conventional loan locked in at 2.9.
Yeah.
2.9. That's just
so one of the trickier things, folks, in our business is the act of selling your home and buying your replacement property, right? How much time do we need? How do we navigate this? How do we avoid being on the street without a home, right? So we've got clients, and listen, we have done transactions with clients all over the state, really. I mean, obviously, it works best when you're within an hour of us to get that real personal, hands-on attention. But the fact of the matter is, during times of COVID, we're doing a lot of stuff virtually and digitally anyway. So there's no reason not to have us get this done. We've got a client in Gilroy that we facilitated the sale of their condo, and their condo had a big assessment on new roofs and all kinds of stuff going on. Got it sold, top dollar, probably the highest value of any condo in those units.
Yep.
Okay. Found them a replacement property. Found him a loan he didn't even know he was eligible for with one of our lenders, and we investigated. He's got a VA loan, 30-year fixed. No, 100% of the purchase price, $717,000, right? 100% financing, 3% fixed. And that way, all the proceeds off the sale of his property are his, and he gets to do with those. He's going to pay off all his debt, and he's just going to have the one mortgage, and he's going to still have 50, 60 grand in his pocket afterwards.
Yeah. It's yeah. Listen, we are because there's two of us. It makes doing complicated things a lot easier. We're able to take on bigger projects. We're able to multitask and handle lots of clients. And listen, we fall into the trap of calling it selling your home. It's right.
I was just thinking about this in the car on the way over.
We are not salespeople. We really aren't. We're not salespeople. We are service people.
Yeah, we're not here to convince anybody to do anything. No. But we're here to help navigate the complexities of it and understand what you are and aren't getting when you're selling your home or buying your next home. We're not here to convince you of anything. So that's a real misnomer.
It is a misnomer. It is a misnomer. And unfortunately, over the time, a real estate agent or realtors have been associated on the same level as like a used car salesman.
Did I have this conversation with you?
I don't know. We just think alike, a lot of guys. Yeah. Or we listen to the same stuff. No, but it's true. And unfortunately, in the mindset of a lot of people, they think real estate agent, used car salesman for houses, right? But there are run-of-the-mill real estate agents that may come across very salesy, very pushy, very desperate. But the level of service that we provide as full-time professional realtors is really tremendous. I mean, we are marketing experts. We are negotiation experts. We do a huge list of things that we do that have nothing to do with sales to do our job at the level we do. And so yeah, we're service. We provide an amazing service.
Understanding each client's needs and the position that they are in. For instance, we have a fellow that's been selling a home that was tenant occupied, and based on that tenant occupancy, especially during times of COVID, we had to handle it in a very specific manner. And we subsequently needed a certain type of buyer. And we got into contract with this buyer, and then they decided they wanted to ask for the moon and stars. And we recommended not going forward and getting back on the market, because now everything changed. We had a clear pest certification. We had the home appraised. We knew the value was going to come in, and we had the tenant already agree to move out. We gave him cash for keys, created a nice option for the tenant. Everyone's happy. We went back on the market, ended up selling it the next day
for about $10,000. $10,000
more
than asking. Yep.
6 offers, $10,000 more. Plus, he had been offering originally a $5,000 credit, and he didn't know. He didn't know that we had
negotiated that out.
We negotiated that out. So when I saw him Friday, he was like, "What? You really? You didn't know?" He went into the trunk of his car and gave me a bottle of wine.
Did we get a raise for that?
No, just a real happy client. Just a real happy client. So he ended up netting $14,000 more
than originally.
Yeah. And,
which is great. So yeah, we're doing our best just to serve everybody, and we do. We work hard. We work long hours often, and it's really nice. Thank you for letting me go on vacation this last week. Right?
That's what we do.
That's what we do. And Noel will take time off, and he won't have to. I mean, we check in. We do, we communicate, but there's no pressure.
Yeah. It's nice to go on vacation, and the phone call you get is about how everything got handled.
Yeah.
And you can rest.
No fires to put out.
You can rest easy tonight and enjoy your day.
Yeah.
And not feel bad about it, because that was always one of the biggest deals when before we were partners, and that going on vacation was treacherous. I mean, going somewhere where you didn't have a cell signal, like in the high country or something like that. Wow, you'd come down, I'd have 47 messages and upset people, and you're like, wow, it's hard to go on vacation. And now it's not. That being said, we're expanding. Our team's done well.
Yeah.
So and we get to let everybody know that we're actually partners here at Quality First Real Estate now.
Yep.
And we are in negotiations for our new office building, and so that we can't let that cat out of the bag just yet. But we've got a couple of locations where we're looking at, and we're gonna expand. And
we're pretty excited.
Yeah,
pretty excited.
It's gonna be good times.
Gonna open up another office in Fresno, and be able to facilitate providing the level of hominess. Is that even a good word to describe? Listen, the Quality First.
Depends.
Yeah, Quality First. When I joined Quality First in 2015, I was technically the third agent that Ken and Tina brought on, and it's been great. But the reason I made the switch over to Quality First was because the environment that Ken and Tina were providing was great, and we're going to provide that same environment, that sense of family, the sense of belonging, the sense of being cared for.
Our dedication to our team members, makes their job better.
Yeah.
Right. And they have mentorship, they have leadership, and they're going to have the tools to help do a better job for clients.
Exactly.
And that's what it's all about.
So we're really excited to be able to provide the level of opportunity that we've enjoyed to other people, especially agents that are in Fresno. Provide them a place to work that they can thrive in and make a lot of money in, and not be nickel and dime to death.
Jeez, right?
Yeah, listen, we can go on and on about.
It's hard enough. And
other business models.
I don't know any used car salesmen that have the fees and the dollars coming out of their pockets like we do to do our job. Yep. And stay compliant. Our dues to the Association of Realtors, National, California, and Fresno Association of Realtors it's a lot of money that goes out. And then we spend a lot of money on every single listing. Actually, listings are considered a liability because you're putting out time and money without it coming back to you until it's done. So it's really until the job's complete. So it can be risky unless you do a really good job and have a great reputation. So it's been super fun ride. Great having a partner. Simplified my life in a lot of ways, and here we go. We're on to the next big thing.
Yep, stepping it up. And,
so if you're an agent watching this and liking what you see, we'll walk you through the process that we use to get these virtual tours done, and how to get it marketed and get eyes on your page and eyes on your products, and help you be better at your job. And if you're already great at it and you don't need our guidance, then come over and have fun, enjoy life, and not be stressed out.
Make more money and spend less money.
You bet.
So I've been drinking from this big giant mug.
That is a gigantic
This
mug.
is a 52-ounce mug. It's a cool mug. It says so.
That's
right
there. That's at least 3 restroom visits.
So, but this, when I moved here the first time in 1998, 1999, Megan was finishing up her schooling. I ended up getting working for a friend from church who owned a painting company. We were out doing a lot of outdoor work, and I saw this thing at the gas station. Right,
we call them stop and robs.
Okay, yeah, at the gas station, a little mini mart, and so I've had this mug since like 1999.
Wow,
it's crazy. I've had this longer than my kids.
Yeah, that's a long time.
This will be left to them in my will.
So. Hey, we're at 1664 Graybark in beautiful Clovis, California. It's another scorcher today.
Is it?
Not inside here.
It's not in here because the air conditioning works great.
Air conditioning is kicking, and the solar panels are taking care of it.
That's right.
Right?
That's right. They're living the dream.
Yeah, that's what this beautiful PPA, power price agreement with Vivint Solar, has done for them. It's making it possible to keep your interior environment. I was wondering that's on me, but it's just a shimmer. It's a reflection from the lights.
Oh, it must be literally on the screen or something.
Yeah, it's coming from. See.
I'm like, wipe that off of your face.
What is that? Wait, let me see if I can put it in my teeth.
Ding!
You guys can't see it, but it's a reflection.
No, I think we can see it. It's on the video.
Is it really?
Yeah. It's weird. I don't know. Strange. Yep. Anyway.
Okay, so these virtual open houses, we get a lot of time because no one's coming in and we're not having to walk everyone through and show them all this stuff, so we get to just chat it up with you, and hopefully that's a good thing. Hopefully that's a good thing, because we've ran through the house a couple times. We have gone into details on the PPA. So I would invite you, if you're just getting in here, go back, go through, watch those 3D tours from 3DI Studios. They do a great job on these 3D tours, and you can literally get in and examine almost everything. The only thing we don't do is maybe open some of the closets and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know, and we won't open the cabinets. But during times of COVID, it's a great thing. Now, if you do want to come in and see this, we can certainly get you in. It is by appointment only. They are still residing here, so don't show up and knock on the door. But call us. We'll get you in, and bring your mask. And we encourage. So the way we're navigating this is we're having the homeowners basically turn on all the lights and everything. Okay, leave all the doors open. So you as a buyer coming in and touring the home, you don't need to touch anything. We're going to open the door. We're going to unlock it. We're going to open it, and we're going to close it. And you're going to walk through. You won't need to touch anything because everything will be already open. The only exception to that would be cabinets, and we would put on a set of gloves and open those if you really want to get inside and really examine the interior of your cabinets, which would be really weird, but some people want to do that. And it's okay. I have no problem. We'll get you in. We'll get you through it, let you see it inside out, walk around, and then on the out, when we leave, we'll lock up and we will be disinfecting the door handles and things like that. So we minimize anyone touching anything. Obviously, with your mask, we're keeping the home as safe as we can possibly do. There is what's called a PEAD form. It's kind of a disclosure about the risk of going out in times of COVID, and for both the buyer and the seller, to make sure that they're being responsible and protecting themselves. And that's the requirement that we're faced with right now, and we're taking care of everybody. So make sure that you reach out. Let us know when you want to see this, and we'll book it and get you out here.
Absolutely.
Got some people chiming in?
Yeah, we had a few people popping in. Cool. I just wanted to put a little message out there, everybody. Thanks for joining.
Yeah.
I might have said thank you for joining.
Thank you.
But it's all good.
Yep.
It's all good.
Hank's a good person.
Yeah. Did they call him the Beast?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hank the Beast.
Okay. For that one. So we're using a service called StreamYard, which is pretty cool. Oh, nice. Oh, okay. This is comments. Does that comment coming up on the screen there?
Thank you for joining our virtual open house. If you have any questions, please reach out to us at 559-235-9022, kfhomesales@gmail.com, or at our website, kfhomesales.com.
Yeah, well, thank you again.
And that is all accurate information, folks. That's a great way to get a hold of us. And whether it's this house or another house, maybe this is more house than you need. It's a lot of house. It's a lot of house. 4 beds, 4 baths. Not everyone needs that. A lot of people may want it, but may not need it. So if you have a different price point, you have a different house. You need a bigger house. You need a smaller house. You need a condo. Let us know. Reach out. You got our email address right there, our phone number. And again, if you call that number, it's going to ring to both Adam and myself. And one of us is going to answer that sucker and get you out there as soon as possible, whether it's this house or the next one, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Because that's the job.
Type this into Facebook real quick.
Okay. I don't know. Do you know the closing on Silmar?
What about it?
What, isn't that supposed to be towards the end of the month?
I don't know.
Okay. I think so. And that's us doing a virtual open house and still working with our other clients at the same time.
Yeah,
because you guys are super important to us, and we want to make sure that you guys know what's going on.
Yeah, so we've got a bunch of stuff in escrow already. We do have this listing. We have another one coming up real soon in Clovis.
That's another Clovis listing, but it's a little smaller than this, right?
It's a 17 or 1800 square foot, 3-bed, 2-bath on a big lot. Near the corner of Fowler and Ashland.
Okay.
Fowler and Ashland. That's right.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep.
My neck of the woods.
Yeah, kind of your own neck of the woods. So we're close to the Starbucks, which is important
for those people that
super important
like Starbucks coffee.
Hey, Mr. Jonathan Bray joined. He was he's one of our really good colleagues in the real estate business. He is the owner of just Jonathan Bray Inspections, JBI.
Yep.
He is a certified master home inspector, and
not certifiable, although that might be true too. Don, what do you think? Chime in. Let us know if you endorse that.
Yeah,
that label.
Your 5150 label.
Yeah. John's the best. He's the best.
I
love his inspections. And he does a great job of, encouraging us to get clients to be there during the time of inspection. Even if during COVID, we'll sit out and wait. And that way he can come out and give you a verbal assessment of his findings. But his reports are clear and easy to read.
Absolutely. Yeah, he's thorough, and he does a fantastic job for us. So I highly recommend, if you're thinking about selling your house, in part of your preparations to do so, get a home inspection. That's what Jonathan does, and yes, 100%. He's super crazy. Crazy.
So this upcoming listing is a little smaller. It's going to be a little bit different price point, obviously. Yep. We don't know. So if you're
right around 350. Yep.
Right. So we will be doing those preliminary inspections on this on that home too, and getting it ready for market. So if that's something that, hey, I'm ready to buy in Clovis, and that sounds like it. It might be a good for our new buyers that we're working with right there. But get in line and let us know, and as soon as that comes, you'll be the first people that we can get in on an appointment and get you in there, get you pre-qualified, get you in that thing, let you see it, so you're ready to write an offer if that's the right home in the right neighborhood for you.
Absolutely. So that's coming up. Listen, I think we're gonna end a little early. We block out 2 hours. Having a little bit of traffic here and there. But listen, it's going to be on playback. Feel free to click on any of the links. We have the virtual tour link posted. We're going to be advertising that some more. It's available also on Realtor.com, on Zillow, on Trulia, and just about every other real estate site you can think of.
And I believe this will end up going through automated on our podcast system because it's picking up our Facebook Live, so it's going to be out there, folks. But if you're not seeing it, reach out, let us know, and we'll make sure you get your virtual tour and get out and see this property in person when and if you're ready to.
All right. Well, hey, everybody, thanks so much for tuning in today.
If you're here and you're watching it or you're watching it still, please share it. That's the greatest way. If it's not the house for you, hey, not everyone is. That's cool. But share it and help us find that buyer and put them together with these sellers and make everyone's dreams come true. We'd appreciate it.
That's right. I don't think we actually talked much about the price of this home.
Well, no, we have to have something for people to call in. I remember one time doing something similar like this, and I didn't post the price, And I got beat up. There were people like, well, what do you mean? Why didn't you tell me a price? Sorry, there's a lot to talk about. It's a beautiful home, and it is priced right.
Yeah.
You know, Adam being a former appraiser, put a lot of effort into this, as well as every other home that we list and put to market. We always want to make sure we're pricing well-priced, properly priced homes sell quickly.
Yep.
Right? That's kind of the caveat. So you gonna tell them? Or are you gonna make them check back?
You're gonna have to look it up. No, I'm just kidding. It's listed for $449, $449.9, and like I said, just as a reminder, the sellers have done a tremendous job with preparing this home to be as perfect and worry-free as possible. Full clearance on the pest report, so that means that it's certified that there are 0 issues, water-related or pest-related, in the house. We have a home inspection already done by Jonathan Bray. He gave it a clean bill of health, just a few little odds and ends here and there, but nothing catastrophic or major at all. And they've already provided a home warranty for you for the next year. Anything happens to break after you move in,
and that home warranty includes
the AC,
right? Absolutely. Which is let's face it, folks. That's probably your biggest concern, and making sure that thing is clicking.
You got it. All right, everybody. Well, thanks so much for tuning in. Adam Kitt, the Singing Realtor, and Adam Kitt Mobile, a.k.a. Noel Fielding. He's on my tablet. I set up my tablet here that Noel's been using as his primary camera source today. We didn't actually use it to walk around the house like I had intended, but that's okay. We got the virtual tour.
Yeah, we got 2 great virtual tours out there.
We
went through the photos of the yard, front and back. And folks, if you want to see anything more, again, let us know. We'll send you the links. And if you want to come see it in person, we'd be happy to get you out there and make an appointment and get you through here.
Absolutely. All right. Hey, the KF Home Sales team signing out. Thanks, y'all.
See ya.